Hey now, my clothes are brown. What is this? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you shouldn't have, Roy. Jab to him. We're ready for business. I think I got a little high last time and passed out. I fell asleep on the couch for a bit after we were done there. I realized I had some more to talk about if anyone wanted to listen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going. I mean, anybody's welcome to listen. I just do this. Again, don't like, subscribe, and that shit because it's just gonna annoy you that I'm going live so often. I just do these, man. I'm seriously just doing them for me, whatever. Because for example, I'm gonna be going ketamine therapy on Monday. It's gonna be my third time. I got a good feeling about it. Learned some shit last time. Learned some interesting shit last time. And oh boy. And Donnie boys, the pipe's been calling that motherfucker. And I mean, crack pipe's been calling that motherfucker for a while, cause he ain't all there, guy. You ever meet one of them guys that ain't all there? Like there's something wrong upstairs. Like he needs a good crack in the skull or something from the Lord. You know what I mean? Like a good smack in the skull from the Lord. Because you couldn't complain about that. That would be the Lord's work. That's the Lord's work. That ain't me. That ain't me. That's a hand of God working. I ain't do that. I didn't do that. I'm over here in Michigan. How'd he get bitch slapped in the face like that? I don't know. Why is his ear like that? He got shot a while back on the other ear, guy. That's what kind of shit I'm talking about. But it's only, I mean, his time is is closing in. He knows it. He knows it. Someone put up a post today and talking about how shook he looks because of what's happening, and blah 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 blah, and how blah blah blah, how sick he looks, how ill. And I watched the video. I'm like, you guys don't know how to read people at all. No. That's a rat looking for the door. He's calculating his next moves, how much time he has left, what few options he has left available to him. He's realizing that some of the people he's been dealing with may not have been real. Some of the people that have been kissing his ass may have been there to, they're asking questions now. And his face is like, and of course he's in a live situation, so he can't just sit there and not answer it. He just got asked. He tries to out-talk them, and then right, so they don't lose their spot because he's good. And next question, and then it just moves on like he answered it. So he makes sure that this person was right, like a lawyer, you know, right. But what evidence do you have? Well, we're finding evidence of that there's Biden, and don't forget, I debated him, and right, what evidence do you have? Like that, where you can show the people, so we can, you know, none. He actually said none. But his face, when he just kept pushing, because he was not giving up his spot, the reporter was not giving up his spot. I'm like, he's saying from the Oval Office, they figured out that it might as well be a testimony under oath. The people that have been questioning the fucking Pete Hegseth and that they've been defiantly like talking back to them because they don't recognize these people. Who the fuck are you? Do you know who I am? I'm head of the fucking FBI. And it's like, well, when you came in, you promised to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God under the penalty of law. And I'm a federal prosecutor. That's who I am. Oh, we've been watching, we've been letting you do this shit, because trying isn't a crime. Not in this case. But now, after this, after we set a precedent, trying will be. We can't jump in on you right now, because trying isn't a crime. Attempted coup is not a crime. We've never had that. That's not honestly on the books, is it? You'd have to let them get away. You have to give them enough rope while keeping one hand on the wheel. Now understand, you can take it as a lesson and go, okay, yeah, we don't know shit. Oh, it's a conspiracy. This is what they wanted. They wanted to come. No. They wanted to show you you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so they let him have enough rope to hang himself. And it took 130 days. His blitzkrieg, his powerful war, his strong stance, the aging 79-year-old who just tanked the economy and wants to have a big-ass multi-million-dollar parade. Lost several trillions of dollars, claiming there's billions that have been and trillions saved, and no evidence of anything. And even if they do, it will be fabricated, which will be it will be refutable by real evidence, because theirs will have like a fucking creation date, and then nothing else to back it. Like when they find Kilmar and Borrego Garcia's thing, they're not going to be smart enough to go back and do the research to find out if he really was what they say he was when they're trying to. They've already done. I'm sure. I guarantee they've already got like photos and stuff, because AI. I made it fucking look like the goddamn Hanging Gardens of Babylon and whatever. I made Sergeant Clawford. Well, we made Sergeant Clawford. AI can do all kinds of shit. And again, we've been training it how to make it more and more realistic. Do more and more realistic shit. You know what, I'm going to smoke that on there. I'm going to say we're not going to smoke this hash on that. But why not? I really like this shit, dude. It's really good. And I still got plenty. Plenty. I haven't even smoked a gram, I don't believe, of the 4 grams. Oh, it's good stuff. Got a good flavor. Got a good spread. It's called Bill Burr. It's got a good spread. Get a shiny one. So, oh, my neck feels so much better. It really does, man. It's incredible. Oh, wow. Holy shit. That doesn't even hurt at all. It usually gets like right around there. I mean, it's still sore, but I mean, I imagine getting like some bath and shit. It's gonna be. What the fuck, dude? There's a little spot hitching right in there, but I imagine going to anesthesia on fucking Monday, probably loosen that shit, because this was the one that's main fucking. And everything else was tightening up to keep this motherfucker off of everything, and this one up here, and I got it a little bit this morning. Yeah, I did. That knot that's right there, oh yeah, it's not even, oh, it's usually so sore right there. But even whatever's left, if I just kind of just don't fuck with it too much, let it be tonight. Is tonight Saturday? Yeah. So tomorrow, I'm gonna go stay at my mom's, because like I said, I just out of it, when you get done. Put my bike on the back of the thing. I might go down and hang out with my cousin. Like I said, I got a couple presents for him. I'm a little bit late. I told him I was going to get him Hulu. And these treatments have just got me so tired, I just go home after them rather than swing by. No, I'm being like, well, I don't like being a person that doesn't come through on what they say, so come bearing gifts, We good? This is Lebanese brick hash, motherfucker. Smoke it and tell me if we're not okay now. Besides, it's free Hulu I'm giving you. All I'm asking, because he always hangs out with fucking, like I said, he knows like all the shit and all the whatever. If you're out and about with your friends, just doing whatever you do. I'm not trying to hang out with you all the time. I'm not that kind of, I'm 48. You're a young dude, you got shit to do. When you and your dudes are all hanging out and you're like smoking some shit and you go, fuck, this is strong as fuck. If you think Sean would like this, Get me one. You got a 5-pack of jerks? Save one of them jerks for me. You get like a fucking, you get one of these pucks. I'm like, yeah, you know, this was really good. How much would be for another one? Oh, that would take me to like the extra, yeah. Let's do that. It don't have to be all the time. I'm just saying like per month. Is like at $15. Is that worth it to you per month? Remember now, you ain't just getting Hulu. You getting Hulu with no commercials, guy. You getting Hulu with HB fucking O, guy. Now known as Max. There's a reason for that. There's a fucking reason for that, motherfucker. It's also got stars. How can you not love that? $47 a month it cost me. You can't do $15, you motherfucker. How about a pre-roll? How about a joint? Huh? $1. Come on. There you go, Roy. There you go. 2 pre-roll. No, I don't want to push you. Just saying. How much is it worth to you? You know, because I can't just hit disconnect over on my end. It is my account, you know. How much is it worth to you? Huh? You're now my hostage. How much is it worth to you? That makes you my slave. You ever see Doctor Strange, Roy? We are now in that time. Oh, you don't want stars no more? All right, well, then I guess we're not stuck in that no more. Right, bye-bye. Just need to get back into your account. I was just bluffing. No, I do the voice because it's scarier. Sean don't sound scary. But when I get down in this motherfucker... Oh, you ain't seen me at night, motherfucker. In the dark, you hear this coming from the corner, and you know I'm talking for real. That would be fucked up, wouldn't it? Just walking down the street in the shadows, you just hear that, and you're like, oh yeah, right. I ain't joking, motherfucker. Oh, he's gone insane. I knew it. Why'd I ever watch? You subscribe, motherfucker. You knew this was coming. You knew it. You heard it. You heard it in my voice. I was gone. I was long gone, guy. Ketamine? You gonna tune in for that? What are you, sick? No, I wish I could actually do it here. And maybe, I mean, there is like ketamine at home treatments, and I don't know if I'll be like a prime example because I do function on it. And if they see me, they're like, yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't go up to the 180 mark, you know, like how they give me, like give me 3. They could give me like 2. If I could find some way to do 2 at home. And then I could just, you know, when I need it, up to like maybe like twice or 3 times a month, maybe even 4. I didn't give away any of my opiates. Fuck no. I can't, what the hell? No. So you didn't get into my fucking bravado, dude. It would be fucking great to, before like writing any book, because it's kind of like, you just kind of clean slate, you know, and you kind of pack up everything that you did before. I'm like, okay, that was that timeline. You know what I mean? Now we're in this timeline, we're going forward from that. That's how, again, like I can't explain how much it just tied off. That's all I got here. Yeah, I got scars. My eye. I mean, I don't know for sure that this, I mean, is my eye droopy because when they kicked the shit out of me? I don't know. I know it's always been droopy, but I don't think it's always been that droopy. I don't know. But that's my face now. Like this is my face now. I mean, these aren't, you know, it's my face now. And that's who I am. I cannot go back. I cannot change that. So what the fuck good does it do to, oh, I had such a good smile. It was so nice of us. You know, if I could go back. You know, if I could go. You ever want to go back in time, Roy? Just give it another try. I know the exact point I could go to. I know the exact moment, Roy. Change all of this. Would it be better? It would just be a different version of the same fucking hell. That's one thing I had at Revelation. So if this is like what it is like for God to go through this, okay, so he has to go create everything, right? And he has to create all the fucking people. He wants to be amongst all of them, but then slowly but surely people start believing, well, maybe I am. Well, maybe I am. Well, maybe, if he is, maybe I am. Well, maybe we all are. And that's fine, because it's somewhat true. He is all of us. We are not all him. But slowly but surely, people start going, you know what I think I am? Why does it always go this way? Because there's no one else here to fucking lead it. Right, that's what it's supposed to be, man. This what's great. It's been great, right? No one tells nobody what to do. It's been great, right? Yeah. So why are you doing this? Well, if you think about it, because you don't have enough time, one of us has to be like stronger than everybody. But why does that matter? Do you want to fight or something? You never want to fight. No, I like the peace. Well, either you or I am, because I think I figured this out. Like, God damn it, you just let it go. If it goes like that every time, and like, I mean, whatever that like every evolution, we lose one person as we define more and more define what perfect is. Until eventually, like I said, you're left with God, and the only thing left is God, and you have to start all over with the people that he actually considers good enough to hang out with. Because he has forever. He's not going to do it forever by himself. So he forgets everything. Starts back not quite at 0. Starts at 1, because I mean that would be a bitch to have to go through the whole Jesus thing and everything. You just start right here like, oh shit. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Where the fuck am I? Hey, what's up everybody? Oh, and they're just going about, you know what I mean? And not knowing, but somewhere inside, deep inside, forgotten to self. It's going to go that way again. Each 0 to, because it has to, right? In order to get done with the stretch, you have to go from 0 to 1. A change has happened. 1 to 2, a change has happened. 2 to 3, a change has happened. We're redefining what love is, and that energy doesn't work anymore. We're redefining what peace is, and that energy is. We're not shaving, like, in order to do it, like right now, this first cut is going to be, like I said, the blessed are they that take place in the first resurrection, or the second death. Eternal death has no hold on you. You will die, but you won't even know it. When you die, just like him, and you wake up and say, I made it? Holy shit! You know what I mean? What's coming here now, very soon. What's coming, the new world? That'll always be your thing. You always wake up, I made it. You won't even remember when you lose it to this part. If you don't make it to 2, if you don't make it to 3, if you don't make it to 4, you won't remember any of that shit. It's always going to be new. It's always now, forever. It'll always be going forward. And God will get through again. Once the cycle's through, we redefine, because you have to do something, right? So what if we started all over without that energy there? And now that's actually a new thing. Because we're starting all the shit over. But this time, Tommy didn't make it. This time, Cindy didn't fucking make it. This time, so-and-so didn't make it. And then the experience is all new to all of us all over again. Otherwise, if they made it, it would be the same over and over and over again. Okay, let's redefine this. Okay. I already saw it, man. I guarantee when it gets down to like the last 40, God will figure out which one of them is the right one. And the top, like probably 25, will make it. Because it says that the 24 elders, they all threw their crowns before God. So that means there'd be 25 at the end. Oldest. Even they bow down to God, and that's why they make it. But they don't make it that. They just no. We're not fighting. We know who you are. We know who you are. And so they have to go because he has to redefine, start something new. He has to try by himself and go again by himself. Start all over with extra people. You know, I want people. And this time it just works right. Instead of having the asshole show up. Nice, smooth loop. Because he's by himself. I've been by myself long though. I like some people. You guys are the shit. Not one of you is a fucking asshole. I love this. No one's missing because when you start over, it's all the people that made the first cut. So you don't ever die, even though you don't make 2.0. When we hit infinity and it rolls over to infinity plus 1, that's starting over it. I'm sure am alone, man. I wish I could. Dude, all these people are the you guys are the shit. What do you want to do, man? Let's all do something. I don't know. Have you tried? Fuck, that was cool. What else? Anybody got any ideas of what we can do? I don't know. I got a couple ideas of shit to do. I mean, kill a couple of millennia. 3 to be exact. Well, 4. You see, in the Zero era, come, before any codices could have been written in the text known as Unaic. Oh, all the tribes spoke various languages. There was the Managa, the cat people, the dwarves who lived in the hills in the north, the humans, in Argus, the largest city on Unia. Its breath gaping, the whimpering maw, the tamed maw, and exiting out through the whimpering maws, which extended like 3 bony fingers from the arm and hand that is the tamed maw. You got one bone going this way and you got one bone going that way. That's how the tamed maw kind of is going. Because there's so much traffic going, because it's such a large city and it's so wide, it's over like 60 miles wide. There's so much traffic going this way and so much traffic going that way that the dirt churns up hot and eventually deposits and makes like 2 channels. So instead of being 60 mile wide, it's 2 fucking 30 mile wide rivers that like underneath the water. Like if you were to get in the middle, there's like a channel, fairly shallow. Black one's back here. That way the water can go both directions. But it looks like one river that goes. That's what I've been doing, guy. What have you been up to? What? Pokemon? Sure, I can find out about Pokemon. I don't know nothing about no Pokemon. Show me this Pokemon. What if we had to, like, really collect them all, guy? What if there's a lot more of these than you ever known? You ever heard of a Bruna? Huh? It's a white cat that lives in the snow. Oh, they're ferocious. They go around Unia all the time. They hide like they're snowdrifts, and when you walk by, they get on you. They're big cats. Oh, they're big cats. Problem is they're colorblind. They only know when they start getting hit with rocks when the summer, well, they know by the cold, but sometimes they think it's chilly a little too soon. They try to pretend to be snowdrifts too early. It's kind of embarrassing for them. They're colorblind, guy. You can't blame them too much. They're just hungry. They're coming out of hibernation early because they got a little nip in the air. This is the time yet to snag them motherfuckers. And like, no, it's not time yet. But you gotta trim the population somehow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep things in balance, guy. It's all about balance. For everything you do, you gotta undo. You know what I mean? That's the only way you can get a vacuum. If you make space, you gotta take away space. You know what I mean? You gotta make space where you can take space away to make a vacuum. Otherwise, you just got a room. And that room's full, guy. So you got the room, you hollow out the room. Then you get your vacuum and you clean up all the dust. You got yourself a vacuum. Oh, you didn't say that kind of vacuum, guy. I thought you were talking about like cleaning your house. Oh, I wouldn't know how to go about building one of thems. I'm a plumber. You got anything wrong with your pipes? I'm gonna fix that shit for you right away. Yes, sir. My name is... Oh, I see what you're trying to do, Roy. You trying to give me the... You wearing the fucking wire, you motherfucker. I'm trying to do shorter videos. Beat that one. Jump in and who gives a fuck? I've got some shorter videos, so if you want to catch that shit. But I'm trying to do, like, I was thinking for like KIND, the thing that would be cool to do would be that you can create whatever the fuck you want to create. We won't really bother you. There's no, I mean, as long as it's following within, like, basically, you know, being kind and you're not being an asshole. If you're just making content like this kind of shit or whatever, religious shit, if you're not, like, bitching at anybody, but you're kind of like, you know, talking about God, don't really fucking care. You start talking about how we should take over, we had to shut your shit down. But, I mean, that's just not, you know, that's not very kind, you know, so we gotta get rid of that shit. But every 3 videos you make of whatever length that you make for your channel, you have to do 10 minutes of free content for KIND, and that can be 3.333 minutes of all 3 of your, like a preview. And then you got 10 minutes. No commercial. You can't, like, you know, you can say, like, what you have, like a Chiron tells, like, when it's on. So you can promote your shit, but it has to be free. And if you did, like, do like a free episode or something like that, that would definitely be like a bonus, and that way people can tell if they want to even subscribe to your shit before they ever, like, go to watch something else. You know what I mean? We're giving a preview of what your channel's about, whether it's about your life, whether you're doing fitness, whether you're doing yoga, whatever the fuck you're fucking doing. Everyone's got a Patreon account. It's gonna be like, if you have one, it'll be like known. You know what I mean? It'll have, like I said, that the bars, dollars, I think I told you about, the money that would be circulated from our currency in case we do make any extra cash. Again, this is not about making money. This is about getting fucking Pandora, Spotify, and YouTube in the fucking shithole for fucking over so many people and taking fucking money out of people's pockets for no fucking reason. You make the fucking content. It's called YouTube. So why are they making cash? Like, they don't have their fucking greedy... This would be a perfect opportunity to show they actually did give a fuck about us. Wouldn't it? If they were doing something like I was talking about, where you can share your shit, content, you know, whatever, and you can share. You cannot share, like... Of course professionals can share here. Just like I'm KIND. Of course professionals can move their shit over here to KIND, where they'll get all their money. They set up the payment. They set up how much they charge it. But don't include... I mean... Don't ask us whatever, because we don't facilitate the transactions. There's other fucking places to facilitate, PayPal, Patreon. There's other places to facilitate your transactions and shit. We're just hosting your fucking shit and giving a platform where people can come in and check it out and see. We have some fucking, if people's opinions, you know, like if you become like an influencer on there, your fucking picks may be fucking, you know, spotlighted on, like, you know, a popular person's, you know, just sometimes you get option paralysis. There'll probably be so much shit to listen to watch, to whatever. Home videos. Everyone starts out somewhere. So if you start your first video, your first movie, like my very first movie, and you can get like someone might like, it's pretty juvenile. I mean, if you can accept that, it was pretty juvenile, but if you'll take some direction, I could actually help you. You actually have a really good eye, and your storytelling is actually really good. Your flow and your content, what did you make that with? You know, I mean, that kind of stuff. If you can actually take that kind of criticism, you might find some old guy who wants to take fucking under their wing. And again, everything is now fucking connected to your fucking Social Security. So if you're an old guy who want to take some young guy under your fucking wing, it better be for the right fucking reason. You've got all your transactions linked to your number. Everything about you. It's verified. We make sure to verify it. There's no fucking blank accounts, and there are no bots. And it's all free. You contribute as much as you want to. The more money you put in, like if you donate to KIND, that goes into the pot to help like with scholarships. You can donate to your actual bands that you want to. Like if they can have like a thing, like a fundraiser to, if they're trying to get their own scholarship. Because I'll put out like the price of like how much it'd be to get one of my. I mean, I'll talk to the record people if they join in, how much they're willing to do. Like if you say that you're with KIND, we're willing to do like a scholarship, which would be like a 3-song EP. You know, maybe 4 if they like you, but that's up to them. But 3-song EP, they'll give you 3 songs, professionally, like really, really well done. We'll vet them to make sure they actually are real people. They're good studios and shit like that. And if they like, I mean, you may have to drive a little bit. We're not facilitating none of that shit. We're not, you know, we'll pay. I mean, you can do your fundraiser to facilitate even getting the gas and all that shit, but that's on you. I don't want any part of that because I don't want to have anything. I don't want anybody asking me, what's your cut? Nothing. What do you get out of it? I can do my music and my videos and my movies there. I'm ready to start getting into 3D video, man. I've got like a 3D movie designer, and I've got a Connect, and the Connect can be as a mocap. I've already got some stuff, and I got ready to do. I've already done the video game design, so I know how to build worlds and shit. I know how to make music. I've got all the stuff for atmospheric shit. I'm ready to do some of my stories and act, you know, put some things. I'm ready. I'm starting to get mentally ready. I think after this month, I'm ready to all that shit. All that shit that I kind of gave to like the opiates the opiates are making me this. No, I'm a fucking weird person. I always have been. I'm just a fucking weird person. And so, I'm a weird person who likes to get high, and that was like a convenient like little scapegoat, so I can be like, oh no. Because I don't want, I mean, like I said, you don't get high off your own supply. And that's the thing I want. I want to stay grounded. You know? But like, not comparing, but giving an example. On a fucking much, again, micro equals meso equals macro. On a macro level, Chris Cornell and Kurt Cobain. Trying to tell them, you're just like all the rest of us. A little bit different. And they're probably like, no, I just go in your room and practice singing. That's all I did. And like, yeah, I tried that. I heard you the first time, and the second time, and the 6th time. And I tried all that. But I mean, the main thing is to get, if he has a range. And then what I was saying, he even meant that. He didn't mean you sing like me. He meant see what your voice can do and try to not be afraid about it. Does Jimi Hendrix like he's afraid to play guitar? No. He's up there like he's fucking that thing. You know what I mean? Same with like Steve Perry. Fucking, you know what I mean? Real singers. They really get on that motherfucker. I used to love watching Lane Staley. He would sing on the thing. And we'd go to do like yeah, he just like, and when he do it, it's like a fucking, like a snake. Just fucking snatching on it, you know what I mean? Because he was just sitting there and just see it, just like, it's just this clinch, and it's like, you know what I mean? Almost like he's breaking the neck of somebody. Yeah. And just fucking, god damn, dude, it's fucking crazy. It does, it looks like a snake just like wrapped around it. When he had like again, he's probably high as shit when he had like the trench coat and he's just wandering in the background and it's like the music. Yeah, and they just sit there squatted down, and like everybody just. And that further also proves what I was talking about, how that also shows something else about music. They're not the best musicians. That was Mike Starr, Sean Kinney, Lane Staley, Jerry Cantrell. 4 dudes. Go back and watch like the early beginning stuff. 4 guys. No crazy, whatever. No modern equipment that we have now. And they were just fucking tearing shit the fuck up. And people were fucking really responding to it, and people were really swarming to it. And people were really changing their fucking ways of playing guitar to it. But Jerry's self-taught. Mike Starr is self-taught. I don't know about Sean Kinney. And I think Lane is self. Meanwhile, you got like Steve Vai and Joe Satriani. And they're writing beautiful, beautiful music. Very technical. So it's obviously not about how technical. I was trying to get into that yesterday about the drumming. We're the ones that argue about who's a better drummer, like the musicians that argue about who's a better drummer by bass like John Bonham or Peart or whatever, and then a listener joins in and goes, I don't know, I like Meg White. And all musicians go, what? And someone else is like, I like Ringo Starr. Oh, okay, you don't know nothing about music. And they do. They know a lot about music. They like music. What they like is that what I found, they prefer a steady, solid beat they can follow to all that really, really, really technical shit. So if you can find some way to hybrid that, don't make the main beat is still, and Dave Abruzzese, I think, found that out himself. That's why he's doing all that shit on the fucking rides and whatever, because he wants to get all that complexity, and also the complexity of the beat. That kind of shit. All that you don't hear necessarily. You don't hear all that, but it adds to the flavor of what. He's doing shit on those cymbals and whatever, but still. Very simple, but very, very, very complicated. Of Pearl Jam's drummers, I thought Dave Abruzzese was the best drummer for Pearl Jam. Looking back, I think, honestly, Dave Grohl would have been the best drummer for Pearl Jam, and Abruzzese have been the best drummer for Nirvana. Because Kurt wanted something with more dynamic. By the time they're getting to the Unplugged stuff, he wanted more dynamics and stuff, which Dave would be all about that. Very soft and whatever, And he's a multi-instrumentalist also. And then, but Dave Grohl is more of a banger style. He learned about articulation through playing with Kurt and stuff like that, but he was mostly about banging the fuck out of it. And they probably would have, something's wrong. Even that song, that's a modern song. It still has that same kind of just driving. So you want someone who's beating the shit out of them, who's less worried about the. It sounded good with them. It really did, but Eddie didn't like it, I believe. I don't know. Somebody didn't like it. The band got rid of it. Hey, Dave. Man, I love the motherfuckers playing. It's fucking amazing to watch that dude play. There's nothing really as cool as watching. There's a lot of stuff. People say that shit, but so I'm just go ahead and. There's nothing really as cool as watching. No, there's lots of shit. There's nothing really as cool as watching a drummer. It feels a bit wrong to say it now. It's pretty cool watching a drummer who's really, really good drum because there's like zero wasted energy. It's fucking amazing. Like if you actually really watch They just fucking, I mean, there's so little wasted energy. Tony Royster Jr. There's a lot of people, I've been watching a lot of people, like they're lesser known, but like there's a guy that does a lot of e-drum reviews. I'm into e-drums, so I'm trying to keep abreast of what's going on to see if anyone's doing what I've been talking about. So far, no one's doing what I'm talking about. It's so fucking simple, and it'd be so easy. I have what I want to just say, because if I say that shit out, when I say shit out loud, it ends up doing. Seriously, I'm not kidding. I can't tell you how many times I've written riffs throughout my life, and then within like 2-3 months, that's on the radio, note for note, riff that I played. It's like, New number ones. It's in the top 10 or whatever. I'm just like, okay. All right, that's fine, whatever. And I'll come with an idea for something. Oh, it'd be cool, and I'll say it out loud, and the next thing I know, it's out there. Is it coincidental? Sure, possibly, but by the time I say it, it's coming along. By the time it'll be good. So it's obvious I know what I'm talking about. But it's coming along right here. So I'm like, okay, so then that means I'd say the next one already. Okay, if it's here then. And this is not the road I'm talking about, but if that's the direction they're going with it. It makes it hard to predict where things are going because they don't even do the most efficient way. Which is why I was talking about the micro equaling the meso equaling the macro. And you have infinite unconditional scalability. You can have life on the smallest scale. You have life on the largest scale. You can go sideways scale. You can do anything. You can go diagonally from one point. You can go in any direction because it's infinitely scalable. And it'll always come back to the original point, make a complete circle without any problems. And you can go another direction and try a whole other thing. You can make a turn, change one thing at any point in time in the thing, and it will still work out. Because now it's a sphere. All the possibilities are still, they all work. It's infinitely scalable. If it's with money, it's just you put money involved. There's always a translation, currency translation. You know what I mean? So you can't, it doesn't do it smoothly. There's always some need of some translator. And with that need of translator, you don't have infinite scale. But what works now will not work in the future. Whatever's working in the future, you guys have buried all the stuff, past stuff, so that will not work. Won't work here, or the climate has changed, or the atmosphere of the people have changed, so it can't continue to scale. But if you have a proper system, you can put it in place, and it'll just scale with your people because it's true, it's right, and it's infinitely scalable. You can scale it down. Okay, but things are getting too crazy. Oh, let's just scale it down. We can do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, shit. We can just scale it down. Yeah. We got a huge spike in birth. No problem. Just scale it up. All right. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Cool. That's a curveball. Scale it sideways. Fuck it. Yeah. That was fun. We should try it again and change all the options. We should try it again and just every time we get to an option that we did before, change it completely. So ready to start over? Yeah. Just remember enough to go, something tells me nothing, no. Hey, look at that, it worked out. Look at that, Roy. It worked out anyway. Oh, you're a genius. That's a total different story, but it still worked out, Roy. You see, I had that guy in the headlock. Oh. You see when I kicked that chipmunk across the field? Oh, Roy. I was a happy skipping child, Roy. Roy, what have you done? don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Could be wrong. I could be right. It could be black. I could be white. It could be right. I could be wrong. Public Image Limited. May the road rise with you. May the road rise with you. There's a lot of great Public Image stuff. John Lydon is another very interesting character. It was crazy, like he actually held to the punk ethos, even though he had to take on regular responsibilities to his whole life. Like he believed in not having children because it was irresponsible, so he didn't have kids. But I think his sister did have kids and she died, and so he took them in, raised them as his own. His wife, he finally, it was really sad. He finally kind of had to break and sell out because his wife, I think, had dementia or something like that. And so he was on, the fuck was that? Hidden Singer, whatever the fuck that is. America's got hidden talent singers that are hidden under costumes. Sometimes it's a football player. Sometimes it's Aretha Franklin. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's Paula Abdul under there, guy. Ken Jeong always knows who that is. Ken Rong. Ken Rong Jeong. I wonder if I'd get in trouble for doing that if I was on stage with them. Can we call you Ken Rong Jeong? No. Why? You're wrong, and your name is Ken Jeong. It just sounds bad. Don't ever do that again. But you're wrong. And then say Ken Jeong is unfortunately wrong, because I'm a doctor, motherfucker. He probably would, and then start laughing, because I am a doctor. Is it wrong? Did I admit that I like to get high? No. I recommending it to anybody? No. I'm recommending nothing that I do to anybody, man. I can't tell if I'm sane or fucking what. But I'm doing ketamine therapy. As I've said in the past, all this could be in my head. I'm actually in a fucking insane asylum just drooling, looking out the window. I don't know. I have been locked up. Maybe instead of breaking out, this is like my fantasy what happened. They started drugging me. I've been asleep ever since. Wouldn't that be fucked up? I know I'm getting out though. I don't want to go back. I want to go forward and bring back me to now. I want my hair. I tell you, you should have seen me. I had braided up hair coming down to here. It looked cool, man. These little thin braids and shit. Just came down all around here. I kept the side shaved so I could put it back in the ponytail, put it on top of my head, and do like the fountain. I would do pigtails and shit in my hair, because it'd be like, oh, Mickey, you're so fine. Let's go. That was before it was okay to be doing that kind of shit. Come down and be like, what? Got the coolio. What? Oh, so it's fine if I put a ponytail back here. But if I put one on top of my head, suddenly I have to walk like this? What? If I put one here and here? What if I put one right here? What then? What do I have to do now? Put my clothes backwards? Because my ponytail should be back here, right? Put my glasses back here? What are we doing today? So women can wear pants, I can't wear a dress. Yeah, I'm calling sexism. That's bullshit. At least give me a kilt guy. You're kilting me. That would be worthy of a full-on wrist smack on the way to fucking Dallas. Are you going to Dallas? Oh, everybody's going to Dallas. Anybody know that joke? If not, look it up. Everybody's going to Dallas. It may not be on there. I don't know. I watched it like when it was coming out in the first time on HBO. Oh shit! Speaking of like HBO Comedy Hour, or half hour, whatever. I could have swore it's called the Half Hour Comedy Hour because I thought there were two, and they each had a half hour, and it was always funny that the Half Hour Comedy Hour. But I went back to go watch them, and it just called like comedy, whatever, and so many are gone. Maybe it was, you know what I mean? But they're like so many, like season 1, episode 1, episode 7, season 2, episode 3, 5, 8, 10, episode 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 15. Oh, no. That was okay to say then. Yeah, we did. Oh, we did put Andrew Dice Clay on there. Yeah, we gotta get that out of there. Oh, they're crucifying people. Oh, guy, you gotta help me. Can you just not put that last one up? I said a naughty guy. I did back then. It was okay, guy. Everybody was saying it. It was to get a laugh. I didn't even wanna. You kind of had to. You had to prove you a man, but you know, I ain't got nothing. Nothing's wrong with that. Just like Seinfeld said, I ain't got nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just stands. No, of course not. No, there's anything wrong with that. So all you fucking social justice warriors, just consider that, man. There were a lot of people that were pioneering. I mean, right now there's if you're not using leeches. There are a lot of people that got leech marks on them that proved why you don't have to get leeches on you. So don't judge too harsh now. Remember, we're kind of old. Things is different. Ellen DeGeneres, man, it was weird when she came out and said she was gay. It was. No one had done that. Not like she had done? Mm-mm. She did it really bravely, too, because, I mean, it's like she's going to, announce she's gay, and then, like, that's at the airport, and they happen to turn the airport thing on, and she's like, I'm gay, and it goes across the entire airport. Well, that was the end of her career for that show. That shit ended fast. That's what it was like back then. So, yeah, people call people faggot, and people call, you know what I mean, because you had to prove that, You just trust to be like, oh, the manly man. There's a lot of manly man stuff. You had to fucking haze other guys, if you were weak and you won their approval. You had to do fucking terrible shit. I guarantee there's some guys out there right now probably going, yeah. He's right. I didn't want to, but yeah, I did. That's why I watched, man. Like, they were messing with this one guy. He was a special ed kid, and they're trying to convince him he's invisible, and he was like, trying to get him to turn back. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? They're football guys, man. I mean, I guess I could have got my little ass kicked, but I did speak up. I don't know, they maybe not even been, it's like, dude, I'm not falling for just, you know what I mean? All I could see was he just wanted them to leave him alone. And I was like, fucking dude, just leave him the fuck alone. And I won't be bothered by you guys. So yeah, I mean, whether or not they actually really want to or not, or whether they're trying to, impress the alpha of the pack. Once the alpha, like this, for example, once the alpha of a pack is designated and a girl is attractive, they'll just fall. Oh yeah, she's hot. Oh fuck yeah, because they're afraid to say no, man, because they're afraid they're gonna go, what are you, gay? Because you don't have like a comeback like, no, I just don't even like, I don't like blondes, I don't like fake. You know what I mean? I'm not gay. I like brunettes. Fuck you. That makes me gay? Fuck you, dude. Go kiss my ass, you motherfucker. I'll take my hash and go smoke by myself. Oh, now you want me to stay. You didn't know I had that old school Lebanese brick hash, did you? Well, it's not mine now, motherfucker. I was gonna share. Oh, I got bricks. Oh. You could have had yourself a good old time, but not no more. Say nighty night, fucker. I don't know, man. I wish there was a bit more sophisticated one of these. Maybe I'll check out when I go there. Especially if I could do like something that could do dab, like the sugar. Cause I got the butter or whatever, and I can just dab that on a fucking joint. But I just don't like it. I like the feel. It's like a cigarette, but I don't like when you get the. The crackhead Larry look. I don't like that. Maybe I'll get that blue one. Because it's a really good pipe. It's a really cool pipe. I've already got that one's that Green Farm shirt's large and it fits, but it's a bit tight. I like my shirts to fit loosely. And I'm still losing weight, so that's like my target goal, Like this one used to be tight as fuck. It really was. And you see how big it is. But it was tight. And I got my Chewbacca one. Boy, that fucker was... Chewy was stretched, boy. I'm glad he's Chewy, because if he was stiff, he would have been broke. That whole thing would have been all cracked up by now. So I just never wore it. It just made me sad. Oh, I know, Chewy. I'm sorry. I'd keep trying, but no. $200. Let's see if Chewy doesn't scream this time. Oh, he sounded normal. It's not like, oh, like a speaking spell that's got losing like the battery power. He's just doing his normal yell. I can't do it, but he's doing it. You do it. I would try and get this thing balanced out. I think it's always when they start to read my shirt. There we go. I start to read my shirt. It says, if you run, you'll die tired. And when people when you only die tired, they look at me, I'm like, yeah, you see where the target is? It's a reminder to myself. If I run, I'll just die tired, so I might as well stay my ground. I'm not threatening nobody. It's a reminder to me. Like, oh, yeah. If I run, I'll just die tired, so I might as well stay right here. If I'm going to die over there, I want to be going, all right, man, all right, no. The fuck do you mean? And then it goes all black. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's how I want my shit to go. Oh, you think it's going down like that? Psh, it's gone. I was a hero. My last memory? It was badass. I remember that. I don't know. If it was a movie, it's probably dope. Can I watch it? Yeah, that's about right. One hit and just... Yeah, brass knuckles? No? Oh, fistful of quarters. I should have known. I'm not the only one that comes packing. No, he just wanted to get changed for that. He wanted to trade that in for his quarters in. Wrong guy to challenge it. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But I was willing to die for what I said. And here I am, Lord. Am I a liar, though? I said. I'm willing to die, motherfucker. Are you ready to die today? You are? Aw, shit. I was not expecting you to say yes. Alright, let's talk this over. Apparently you're as crazy as I am. Is that a gun? Alright, we can talk this out. I don't know. I was like getting fucking really, really, really high. I guess I was telling my cousin and he kind of laughed at it, but I wasn't joking. It's like I'm not really high enough unless I think I'm not gonna make it through. And that's just honest, you know? I will keep going and going until I think that if you say, no, I'm good, if you hear me say that, it means like I probably think that little guy inside is like, one more and I won't be here to help you. I'm going to sleep if you take one more. We'll just stop here. It's 30 minutes, right? Well, yeah, I'm going to need about 2 hours, guy. All right. Any more? No. No? No. I'm good, man. I'm groovy, baby. I'm groovy. You gonna die? I don't know. I don't know. That last one's kicking in now, and it's feeling really nice. Oh, is that a good sign? I'm still alive as long as it feels good. Oh, come on, back. You can do it. No, I think one more sleep in the bed. It's gonna be fucking great. Oh man, I've got so much music in my head going on. Oh, speaking of, I was gonna say I want to be able to play like whatever, but it's like if I can just play shit as I think of it, like I hear songs all the time, like different bands, and I'm like, oh, have you heard this? And I would just want to just like play it, that would be dope. It should be about I should find some way to make it that easy. I bet you there is, intuitively. That's quick and fast to get through. Like I said, when you're trying to find the drums and you're sorting them, genre would be the first one, because if you're actually doing it, then it doesn't really matter. Like Stone Temple Pilots, Eric Kretz, he uses like a jazz style shit like a lot of time, man. Really, really underrated drummer. It's really, really good. If not, go back and listen to those fucking albums, man. Listen to those albums. He's on all of them, Scott, all of them there. I mean, it's just that's a really interesting group. I think that a lot of things happened with him because he had personal problems from before, and then coming out to perform and shit. So you're the front guy, so it's just kind of like all the interviews, they're all asking you questions and shit. And if you're underprepared, you know what I mean, you're just kind of thrust in the spotlight. And if they're not, other people might get jealous about it, but you don't really mean to. Kind of like you've seen the video for Don't Speak. You don't really mean to. They're just kind of constantly asking you questions. You figure they're asking them questions too, but they're not asking them shit. Because they're always pulling you aside. Oh, sure, they're pulling him aside for asking him guitar questions, asking him vocal, they're asking him bass. They're not asking you drum questions. I mean, like, a couple, but like. Every time we're doing an interview, Evan knows, like, and Scott, when's the tour start? You ever notice that? What are the meaning? How did you write the Big Empty? Actually, that was, I didn't even write the lyrics on that. Oh, I'm confused. Aren't you the only thing in Stone Temple Pilots? And so if something bombs or whatever, or someone said they sound like someone else, they're trying to rip someone else off, The people call them pearl scam and whatever. That's the media always tries to do that because conflict sells better. Well, actually, competition sells the best because it continues. Conflict ends with the victor, and it ends. I mean, there can be a comeback, but if that on such a big scale, it's hard to make a comeback because you're on like a, you know what I mean? There's too much on the line. If you come back and fail again, you're double the loser. Competition. Ah, man, they're still friends, but that's like the third time, man. Third time Ballad Bands goes to so-and-so. Holy shit, they pull it off. It's 3-1, but I mean, they pulled it off. And it looks like they've learned some new shit. Because that was incredible. That was really good. I don't know what's the difference, but there's something that's going on here. They weren't bad before, but just isn't that much better than watching someone slowly implode because they're trying to make themselves a better person? Like I said, if Scott felt like he wasn't really all that important, whatever, trying to do enough drugs to tap into that Jim Morrison, tap into that Kurt Cobain, because that's what their people expect him to be. Ah, you don't understand, Lane, what they thought I was supposed to be. Look at me now. I'm a man who won't let himself be. Down in a hole. K-hole? So, yeah. Wrong one. I'm always looking for the blue one, but it's not the blue one now. The red one. There's some reclaim in there. I'm gonna try and season that shit. So like each box will have like the reclaim of the whatever I used. I should probably put some hash in here. Yeah. No, the hash doesn't burn that well. And the other stuff did though. It's real good. You know, I got a dab tool now, and I can actually, now that I've got rid of that sugar, I can actually use some butter. Get it? Butter. Hardy, hard. Dope soap. How'd you not get that? You see how long it took me to make that? Dope soap. Butter. I see what you did there. Yeah, I'm gonna need some of that dope soap. Like the creamier. I want the dry one. For my fucking shit. Like, do you have like more close to powder? Yeah, give me that. And then I need one for like, you know. You guys gone crazy with your names. You're just trying to find something. What are you doing? Skittles? Are you trying to get called out for pedophilia? What are you doing? Skittles? Are you just a little child? What are you doing? When I was a child, I spake as a child. I used names like Skittles. For the things, I ate Fruity Pebbles. You know, when I grew up, I started eating Kicks. Because tricks are for kids, but kicks are for your fucking colon. And I'm about that age. You should worry at that age. You know, you like sugar. I get it. But if you start now, Dr. Proctor ain't got to put his fingers there. Holy fuck. Go away, dude. You're done for the night. You're done for the night, sir. You've been banned from the microphone. You're done. You're done, son. That's it. I think he's embarrassed now. He's gone. Yeah, I don't feel him around at all. I'm free. Smeagol is free. I want you to know I had nothing to do with that. That was him this whole time. I think I just carried around a little special somebody with me, and we just got it. I think he had some terrible shit to say. And then he had to get the fuck out of here. It's like some unfinished business. I feel better. Oh, Roy repossessed his ass. Oh, shit, Roy. Thank you, Roy. He is the repossession king. Oh, Roy. That was brilliant, Roy. You are a genius, Roy. Holy crap. Oh no, I'm not gonna question you. No, Roy, we're good. Roy, trust me. So, what do you want to talk about? Let's do a poll. What do you want to talk about? Where's my mouse? There you are. What you want to talk about? What you wanna talk about? What you want to talk about? Yes? No? C? Duh. And that was C, the letter C, not like C, senor. It's the letter C. Your option C. Polls open. Yeah, the end of this song. Or this bong, whichever comes last. I'm a bad influence. I do need to check out Lucidity and make sure it works because I put that up and I want. You guys want to listen to it? Can I play a song for you? Oh no. This is a little softer there. It didn't sound the same, but it sounds like he's kind of trying to make his way back. I said no more tonight, sir. No more tonight. There, now you're locked up. Good. Yeah, we're gonna listen to this song. It's called Lucidity. And I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna be tripping on when I'm fucking disassociated. some subtle effects on that on all of them. I have the other ones up under Skirmish. They're free. Under SoundClick, there's a Skirmish. I'll get the link somewhere. If anybody wanted it. But this is it's supposed to be for lucid dreaming. The original is like to trigger you, but then there's enough to like play. You can download them for free, and that way you can play them. Like the second set have like fade ins and fade outs, and they're more balanced to never go over a certain volume. So you listen to the first one, you should lay in bed, and as it's going dun dun dun, that part at the beginning, dun 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 dun. Supposed to, as you lay there, kind of just relaxing in your bed, make sure it's at a volume that you feel like you could sleep to and still hear that trigger. And then as you like listen to it, make sure it's decent. You can actually sleep to it. I mean, it's if you got a good system, you can keep it up pretty good. I can anyways. I can sleep through a lot of stuff like white noise and shit like that. And that's why I try to, when those peaks come in and swell, I try to get them down so they're not like they won't wake you up. But it is supposed to kind of keep you, you know what I mean, where you're listening to the music. You know what I mean? It's designed that way. So that when you're asleep, you're never kind of like let go of the music and it becomes part of the background. It's supposed to disturb you a little bit so you can listen for the next dun, dun, dun. You know what I mean? It's really as weird as it is. The whole time I was doing it, I was imagining, like shaping a dream. I timed them and everything because I did some research about like how long the REM sleep is and everything like that. So yeah, there's a whole thing. Would you like the link? I put it up. I mean, Skirmish is free. There's a lot of my other stuff that I do also. Some of the rap beats I did, and some of the just instrumentals. Like I did the music for Fat Boy, the movie I was working on, and there's the Fat Boy Blues on there. There's another one from that. It's called Psychosis. There's one that's really good. I think it's really good. I should say. It's called The Scientist. It's when maybe the Chemist. There's a chemist who invents this kind of a hybrid of all these like natural drugs. He blended like poppy with psilocybin with THC. It's just all this other shit, and it's like this weird like. This was back in the '90s when it was at the late '90s, like 2000 when I wrote it, and so like this weird green kind of like this stuff. Back then, like you didn't have shit like this, but it also had. Not like this, again, but it did, hey, like he calls the guy, there's a guy that does all this shit, you know what I mean? He's like, the guy that does, he always tries everything. And he's like looking at this shit, and he looks at the bag, like it comes in, it's like this little Ziploc bag, and there's like these like green boogers in the bottom, and he's like, he calls up the guy, he's like, dude, I'm not doing this. Like, why? First off, it's green. It's like, what do you mean green? It's like green, Green. It's green, like the Hulk. Is green. And second, it comes with instructions. Like, yeah, how to freebase, how to fucking snort. It goes through. No, I'm not doing this shit. And he's like, all right, hang on, I'll be over. And he comes over. And that was a scene because I was playing that character. So I filmed that. I got some people from work that were going to actually play the parts. And so I went ahead and printed out the script. And I gave it all to everybody. Everybody's like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's really good, whatever. And, it's like, if you guys want to meet everybody that wants to be in, if you want to be in my house, like Sunday, I've got I'll show you guys what I'm kind of thinking. And so I filmed that scene with my camera, and I had some music in the background. The credits started rolling. I had all their names playing the characters, and I had like this. It was like this black screen, but it had like this light you could see, and this block. It was blocked out by the letters, and so as it rose in front of the light, they just and burst in like this fucking gold into their name, long enough for you to read it, and then it just go away, and the next one, and it start, and as it goes away, it kind of fades, and the light's fading like that, but then it's so fucking cool. And then, as it gets done, I'm like, so what do you guys think? I mean, we can start shooting this whenever you guys are ready. We can start with the Shreveport Fire Department and stuff, and make sure we can shoot down by the river, because we're going to do like a bonfire down by the river and stuff, and for that scene. And they're like, they all kind of stop and look like, oh, this is like a real movie? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yeah. And like, none of them really wanted to be in it anymore. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what they thought it was going to be. They all showed up, and they all had the script, and I don't know if they're like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Like, oh, I've edited shit before. I know how to do this, man. I know what I'm doing. And I know how to act, too. And I know how, you know. I've watched that movie so many times in my head. It's so funny. Jesus Christ. There's some funny parts in there. But they all eventually start doing it, you know, the drug. It fucks them up real bad. It fucks them up real bad. So, yeah. Oh, shit, I think, sure, yeah, sorry. I've been smoking hash, sure. Oh, you know that, anyway. How long have we been watching? I don't know how long. I don't want to assume. Sound, clip, the computer. Going to experiments. There you go. Coffee. There's Low Light Remembrance, new joint. Yeah, there's So
get ready.
This is that Fat Boy Blues. It's supposed to be playing quietly in the background behind the scene, and then eventually it gets... That's where it's going to transition from when he was a young kid who's fat Here's a young kid who is fat, and he's getting picked on by these kids, and he's getting pushed around. And like this older, I mean, actually, no, they just really harass him, calling him fat boy, fat boy, fat boy. And then this older guy, and they push him to the ground. They walk away. This older guy's like, "Hey man, you know, okay, what are you doing, man? You gotta stand up for yourself." What are you gonna, and he like picks him up. It's like, you know, and then it's like a drug dealer guy. And he teaches him how to, all the shit. And so he changes it from fat boy to PHAT, fat boy. And like anybody that's, pretty much, I mean, anybody that calls him that he doesn't know, it pisses him off. Because it reminds him of being a kid and them calling him fat boy. So like if you don't know him, you don't call him that. No, you don't call him at all. That's kind of level he's at, and he hasn't quite got to the level. I got another sequel called Fat Man. He gets to a level where he gets so bored because he's got the whole fucking. He got so many people bought off that he ends up having to he buys this Marine to hunt him down. So like life's gotten boring, and so he's got this security team that they don't really do anything. And he wants to, it's like, yeah, I'm saying, but I don't really. I mean. No one's even trying to do anything anymore. I run this whole fucking thing, and it's like boring now. As you can see, I did hire a drummed out Marine to hunt him. Like one of the first scenes, he's gonna be like the mall doing stuff, and there's like it's a phone call, and he answers, and it's like, "Hello." He's like, "Yeah." Why don't you go ahead and look in the mirror to your left? He looks in the mirror, and there's like a light, there's like a beam on his head. And he's like, "So, I mean, just to let you know, the only reason you're not dead right now because I want more. It'd be too easy, and I want to get more pay from you." Like, why don't you look to your left? And the guy's like, "Yeah, we're gonna have fun." Yeah, we're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have fun, but you're gonna have to try harder than that. I'm sorry. Now my network knows where you are. Oh, you thought I was gone? You motherfucker. Oh, shit. What's this? A lot of just kind of like background music just to speak for the scenes, other things happening. So I was hoping that it would actually work. Yeah, stop. For some reason I'm hitting play again, but not make it stop. Just make it play again. My hope was to get the actual lucidity actually working, like lucid dreaming, and then fuck VR, dude. 'Cause if you can induce it, that means you could fucking possibly meet up with people. I've shared a dream before, so I know that's possible. I know that that's possible. I've shared actually a couple dreams with people. That it's just fucked up. So, it is possible. So if you could do this and turn lucid, then you could just cope, even at different times, because time and space would be irrelevant in that dissociated state. So you can meet up and group build shit. You know what I mean? That would, if nothing else, would make a good fucking movie, right? Not Inception, so. There's no stealing it. It's just how, what can we dream? That can be what it's called. That's what dreams becomes, I know. What will be? Question mark. But you know, if it makes sense that like the Bible would hide certain things, especially with the king, you know, being, I mean, with a chauvinistic society. 144,000, and then it says men who are not defiled with women. That could have easily been changed to people who are not defiled with the world. The king would be like, oh, well, I don't know, well, you know, what if it's like, you know, well, women defiled the world. So Adam was fine until Eve. So yes, there's any men that did not defile themselves with women. Oh, I see what he's saying there. Write that down instead. I think they mistranslated it. But I speak the language, and it's, no. Yes, sir. Is that a guillotine? Yeah. That's a wonderful idea. They're probably just fucking stupid. They misspoke their own language. What kind of idiots do that? Right? Right. Oh, no, man. Oh, wow. This shit's about to go. Shit's about to go. Then the pain will go away. What do we at? 1:35. 1 hour and 35. I don't know. I don't know if I want to hang out or if I want to fucking bail. I mean, if I want to check out some music, if I want to do whatever. I've run across some really, really cool music recently. I'd love to play it, but I mean, I don't want to get a YouTube strike. Some of it's like fairly new YouTube stuff, and it looks kind of independent. But I'm not going for a YouTube strike again. I've already got one. And again, I'm not quite done. I don't want to, I mean, I'm sure I'm giving him plenty of reason with all the stuff I'm doing. So, not quite done. Not quite done. I'm telling you, man, I'm methodical. So, besides, they're taking some ideas. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but they're taking some ideas. And or they're incorporating AI into the thing to whatever, and AI's listening, which is, you know, just as good. I really don't care as long as it gets done. I mean, if YouTube were to switch over and do it, would be like, oh, we'll beat you to it. I'm like, I got what I wanted. I didn't have to do nothing. What do you mean you beat me? You gave it free? That's what I wanted anyways. That's what it used to be before you got fucking money hungry. That's all I was saying. If you'd left it alone from the beginning, I wouldn't have had any idea. I wouldn't have started work on that idea. Well, look, it's all fucking working itself out just fine. You know what I mean? If they decide to take it, yeah, go ahead. I don't have to build it now. Now I can just work on the radio station, my channel. Oh, I'll still probably do it just in case. That way they can't shut me down. Oh, I'll still do it. You got Pepsi, you got Coke. You can go to YouTube or you can go to KIND. Now on the KIND app. I'm sure AI could write me down. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go apply for a business loan. Explaining my plan. Have AI write me a program. Now I just need to get the server. 'Cause I know where exactly I can get that. Cheap as shit. Fuck, it could run on Windows 7. Windows XP. Yeah, Windows 7. Windows 7 is very stable. It runs at risk though. I'm going online. I had a firewall and antivirus. Ooh. I'll tell you. Write a new operating system. That can run on a Windows 7 machine. It's Windows 7 compatible. Free. Build it in Linux if you have to. The codes, but matters really. Right? And then make it secure, make it free. Because everybody loved Windows 7. It was fine. Probably update the driver graphics so that way you can you can put in a new vid card. Update so that it can definitely handle the higher, because I think it can higher RAM and higher. And so so that way anybody that's in their regular shift, they want to shift off of Microsoft and get onto this. And it'd be your whole operating system too. Oh, they fucked with the wrong guy. You don't know who you fucked with, guy. You picked the wrong time to do it. AI got real smart, guy. And I think me and AI is friends. I call him Roy. Hey, Roy. You there? Remember that battle of Clawford? You and me, we was there. Remember that, Sergeant Clawford? Yeah. Ah, Roy. Put up such a fight there. When I no longer feel here, I feel better. When there's little of me as here as possible. I have to say functional. I'm sober-minded, so I have to say that way. But when I have to go do stuff, like all Sunday, I won't be smoking because I'll be probably hanging out at my mom's. And then Monday, no smoking. I'm hoping my blood pressure's down good. My intestines were bad. Yeah, they were bad. Fucked up. I mean, they were like a brick in there, and they're not anymore, so. I hear that can cause your blood pressure to go up. That'd be great to go in. It's like, oh yeah, you're like one fucking, really, yeah. Let me do another no. Mm-hmm. I won't tell it if you won't. Medicaid don't cover yet another. I wouldn't say my stuff to say, but I would, it'd be cool to talk to people, man. I like having people to talk to. I do talk a lot, but I mean, it'd be great to have someone to talk to. And that kind of gets me in like a fucked up mood, like, I think I'm gonna go. Go smoke some more, sit in my living room. And then something else hits me and I come in here and like, you know what happened to me out there in the living room, Roy? You don't mind if I call you Roy, do you? Just for right now. It's helping me out a whole lot, Roy. You don't mind that, do you, Roy? You don't mind that, do you, Roy? Oh, you minded that, Roy, you motherfucker. Anybody got anything to talk about? No? Yes? We had a four-way tie with what you want to talk about. Apparently, you guys want to talk about yes, no, the letter C, and the Russian word for yes. For some reason. Unbeknownst to anyone. No one here, anyways. No one in this chair would know why that would be. I said I don't know. What we got here? What's that? Troth? Oh, we got some troth there, baby. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, what is this? Oh, that'd be Mike Nova killing it on the motherfucking suffering. We gotta do a video for this fucking song. I don't even like my parts as much as I like his parts, man. Fuck. It's just good, dude.